not saying that necessarily. It's just like I don't know how to explain it because like I fully believe in like you get like the one love, like the one like almost like vampiric kind of shit where it's like you die for that person, you know, or like that one Taking Back Sunday song where it's like, and you could slit my throat and I'd apologize for and when with my one last gasping breath I'd apologize for bleeding on your shirt. Like that is the view I've had of love since I could fucking fathom thoughts, I guess. And with her I had that. You know, I still love her to this day. I don't know if in love is like the right term. Me and her like went through a lot of life stuff, and you know, since we were like so young when we got together, we saw every single side of each other, like the very worst, like the very most effed up things that we did in our past, just like drinking and drugs and like, you know, like she cheated a lot and I was like super into being crazy and self-harm and stuff. So like once you kind of have that with a partner, it's really hard to get that out. But like after a decade, you know, you think it would stay. It sucks because like her whole family was my family. Like instantly, as soon as we started hanging out, like it was like the relationship part wasn't there, but we like, you know, like we were fucking family and we still are. So it's like super weird not talking to her family really, or her. Like we've been divorced for like 2 years. Yeah, but we only haven't really talked for like 2 or 3 weeks just because like she has a whole boyfriend and a whole ass kid and I've helped them move and I've gone to her kid's first birthday party and you know, and like I was very involved. It's weird. It's super fucking weird, but I don't even know what normal is and I don't care to subscribe to what other people's normalcy is. But, you know, I was being negative and she started just being super negative to me, so I was negative back and we're not talking right now, which is probably for the better, honestly. Sorry for the super long explanation, but it's like I feel like you shouldn't regret anything you ever do and don't like not take chances because the only thing you're gonna like regret later on or think about is the chances you didn't take, because at least like if you do something like that you fully want to do, like you shouldn't regret it later on, if that makes sense. I worded that so wrong. You know, it's just like some people aren't meant to be. Like I feel like if me and her met now or even a couple years ago, totally different story. Like we probably would still be together and stuff, and you know, it's just like we saw the worst parts of each other and we're bad to each other in our own little ways and it just didn't work out. So I feel like everyone's relationship is different, is complicated, but yeah, it's like over a decade, almost a decade and a half. You know, it's like I don't know how to explain it. Sorry I'm using your comment to like kind of vent, but I've been thinking about this recently anyway. But it's like I don't fucking want anybody else, and it's like, you know, I've done the work and like she's made me be like the best person I could possibly be. Like her methods weren't the greatest, but you know, like she's the one that pushed me to like get my GED, get my driver's license, go into the union, work hard. Like she motivated all that. She like really shaped who I was, you know, in a lot of ways, so I thank her for that. And I think the thing that I miss the most is that, like, not having someone to, like, share your future with. Which I feel like when you're single for a long time or haven't been in a relationship, you don't realize how fucking important that is. Like, yeah, having friends is awesome, obviously. Family, and having someone you could come home to, you know? But it's like, when you're in a relationship where there's, like, mutual love and you tell them about your day, like, you can't wait to tell them about your day because it's not real until you tell them. It fucking sucks because I still feel that way with her, you know, like she's a whole ass boyfriend. Her boyfriend's hella chill. I honestly feel bad for him considering how she used to treat me in certain ways, like cheating and all that, but to each their fucking own. It's not my problem. But it's like it's so weird. It's so weird because we'd like lived together, we moved states, like we'd done so much, like anything a person can do with the person, and now it like kind of doesn't exist, so it's such a trip. But yeah, I keep seeing that freaking sound all over my, like, For You page or whatever. And it's just hilarious. Like, yeah, like, oh, you were with someone for, like, 2 years. Go get your husband or wife. Like, bro, you don't even know. You know, it's like a fucking part of my body is gone forever. Sorry for, like, trauma dumping. It's just, I need to get this out anyway, so I'm using your comment. But I feel like, in general, even if you're with someone, technically, we're all gonna die alone. You know, unless there's like end of a world type scenario, which would I'm honestly kind of hoping for. Like zombie apocalypse would be pretty interesting right now. Another thing I've learned is that sometimes two people can have really good intentions and really know and love each other and really put their alls and like really fucking love, and like it's still not enough, because in this day and age, money's a thing, family issues are a thing, just there's so many things that go into like having a long and stable relationship, even like temptations with social media. Like I never cheated because like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like I don't fucking care. Like as soon as I saw her, everyone else in the world disappeared. Like of course I think like Megan Fox is hot, not like asexual or anything like that, but it's just, you get what I mean? It's really hard to explain to anyone. But to end that depressing little 5.5 minutes I just fucking did, don't be afraid to take risks and actually go for people, especially ones you think you'd never have a chance with, because sometimes you're wrong, you know? Like, live your life to the fullest and believe in the butterfly effect, that no matter what happens, like, it happens for a reason. So I'm hopefully in the middle of finding my reason and trying to understand why I low-key wasted, like, half of my life with someone who has a kid and a whole new life now. Very interesting, you know? So hopefully, soon, very fucking soon, hopefully, I will figure out what the purpose of all that was, because, quite depressing. Have a good night, though.